could you ever date such a weak dude? That seems like a basic ask. And he never made time for that. Everything that happened to me in 2025. July is where everything clicked with this guy. I don't know what it was. I think I just like stopped explaining all of his behavior away. So he told me he was going to be stationed in Germany, which not a big deal. I've done long distance relationships, like literally intercontinental relationships. With him planning, him getting ready to go to Germany, like yes, naturally, like communication things shifted and I was okay with that. But what I said to him was like, hey, because I've done this before, we need to be really intentional about our communication. I'd love to just like set up some time for us to talk about how we're going to communicate. That seems like a basic ask. And he never made time for that. And when he got to Germany, his communication dwindled even more. And he never took accountability. And as I noticed this, something became very clear to me. He did not like me. You know, I've heard women say that before, and I didn't fully understand what they meant. Because it's not about attraction or distance or stress. It's not about any of that. It is about effort. If he wanted to, he would, and it's true. The men in my life, they would never, ever treat me that way. Why would I let anybody treat me that way? And when I realized that, everything changed. He didn't even have the courage to just break it off with me to let me know his feelings had changed. It was like I could see what a coward he was. And I was like, girl, how could you ever date such a weak dude? So I broke up with him, and here's what surprised me the most. I was relieved. Communication shouldn't be this hard. Dating shouldn't be this hard. In the way that I grew up, it wasn't portrayed as hard because my parents were very intentional about communication. They were very intentional about improving their relationship when they first got married. So by the time I was born, I'm the youngest of 4, they had it on lock. And I thought every relationship was like this. Absolutely not. I learned that I have to now date in a way that guards my heart and protects myself. And I have to be more patient to allow for discernment so that I don't confuse words with alignment. And choosing myself restored me. And you know, speaking of restoration, later that month, I went to a family reunion on my dad's side, which I hadn't seen them in years. Being with my cousins, seeing the life that they've built, the careers, the businesses they have, the goals that they have, the places they've traveled, I was like, I can see myself in my cousins. It was so inspiring to see them. And what was even more eye-opening for me was the way in which they were so proud of me and all the things that I accomplished. I had been so focused on all the mistakes that I had made that I didn't realize how much it was blocking me and holding me down. For the first time in a long time, I was finally able to release that quiet feeling of failure that I'd been holding on to. You know, we are humans. We are going to make mistakes. But if you keep defining yourselves by the failures and the mistakes, then you will never give yourself the space to succeed. August.